easier in the long run.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Hey guys, we are here, Seriously Lighthearted Yoga.
Yeah.
And today we are going to be talking about the first couple of Yoga Sutras, Yoga Sutra 1.1 and 1.2. What are Yoga Sutra 1.1 and 1.2, Kai?
Well, Clifton, Yoga Sutra 1.1 and 1.2 are essentially the first two Yoga Sutras. They come from the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, which we have mentioned very briefly a couple of other times. And the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali are essentially a collection of aphorisms to help you in your yoga practice, to kind of direct your practice a little bit. And what happened is Patanjali came about and saw all these yoga practices in effect and condensed them all into the Yoga Sutras. So many of these are essentially the best practices of yoga. Yoga Sutras 1.1 and 1.2 both come from the first pada, which is basically different categories in the Yoga Sutra. The first pada is called Samadhi pada and describes the state of Samadhi and how to get there a little bit. And the first two Yoga Sutras are Atta Yoga Nushasanam in Sanskrit, and then Yogaschita Vritti Nirodha in Sanskrit again. And that first one means now the practice of yoga. So essentially what that's trying to tell you is that the practice of yoga isn't about what's happening, what happened to bring you to your practice. It isn't about what you're expecting to gain from your practice. It's about what's happening with you in your practice at the moment that it's happening. So when you step onto your mat, it's about what's happening in each of the asanas as you go through them. It's not about getting ready for the next one. It's about that moment right there. And the second Yoga Sutra that we talked about, Yogaschita Vritti Nirodha, is again basically just saying yoga is the cessation of the turnings of thought, or the subsiding of the patternings of the mind. There are a bunch of different translations for that, but essentially what it means is coming to look at all of the events in your life as something completely fresh, not allowing your mind to go into autopilot.
So no habitual thought.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's important. And so coming from Yoga Sutra number 1, be present in your practice and in what you're doing and what we're doing right here. And then 1.2, it's about taking each thought as a new thought and treating it as a new thought. Whether it's going to a restaurant and ordering something new, ordering something fresh, or versus
doing maybe you're doing the same flow for the 100th time, but it's completely new for you. Allow it to be completely new. Don't think back to the other times you've done it.
Yeah,
that would be habitual thought.
Yeah. So again, yeah, thanks for joining us. That's Yoga Sutras 1.1 and 1.2. Like and subscribe. We will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to need a day to recover from doing this for the last 3 minutes. But it should be great. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. And remember, have fun out there.
Alrighty, see you guys.